Is this the best new catfish float on the market today? Stay tuned to find out. Got him. Smoke, dude. Let's fucking go. All right, guys. Check it out. How's it going, everyone? It's Austin back with another episode of Angling-A's. Today, me and Aaron are getting ready to go catfishing this evening down at Bailey's Pay Lake. But before we do that, we got a very special thing that we wanted to do. We were asked by KWC Floats to test their new floats that they have just come out with. So today, we're going to do just that. We're going to talk about exactly what you need to get the float to perform the way you want to and what you want to look for in a float, and specifically the brand new floats by KWC Floats. So first of all, guys, before we jump into the review on these floats in particular, we want to talk about exactly what you want to look for before you purchase your own floats. So first things first, you want to have something that's going to hold the weight that you need to throw when you are fishing for catfish. So if you're using a 1/4 ounce weight, or if you're using an ounce weight, a 1/2 ounce weight, you need the perfect float designed specifically to hold that amount of weight to where your bobber is going to be sticking just enough out of the water for you to be able to see it. And obviously that's the number one important thing. You don't want to use too heavy of a sinker for a lighter bobber, and your bobber is just going to be barely sticking out of the top of the water like this. If my fingers are the water, you don't want your bobber looking like that. General rule of thumb, I usually like to keep mine about right here, maybe about a little bit up like that. And obviously different weighted bobbers are going to hold different weights of your sinkers differently. So that's first thing first, and that's very important, something that you really need to think about before you buy a bobber. Also, the performance of the bobber itself. Obviously, we're going to be testing these floats today and showing you guys exactly how they bounce, but the bounce of the float is so important, especially for me, because if you're getting a bite, right, you want as much action out of that bobber as you can get. That way you can see your bites. It's plain as day. If you get wagged or if you get bumped by something, you want to see everything that's going on underneath that bobber. And that's why it's really important to make sure you pick the right bobber and test a few out. But today we're going to be showing you guys KWC Floats. They just came out with these new cedar bobber floats, and I already have this one out, but we're going to go ahead and show you guys exactly the floats from the package first. We're going to do a package review and then show you guys what these floats are all about. Alrighty, so when you purchase your brand new KWC float from kwcfloats.com, you are going to receive in the mail a package that looks like this. Okay, you got the classic KWC Floats logo right there. These are going to be cedar bobber floats. He does build some of them that have lights as well. It's fantastic, but these today are just going to be the plain cedar bobber body floats. They are twice as strong and very durable. Most importantly, the cross-link polymer clear coat is even more durable than that used by the automotive industry. So here's the package. Very clean, very well put together. So right now, we're actually going to switch back to the one I already have opened. And then here in a minute, I'm actually going to meet back up with Aaron, and we're actually going to put these floats on our rods and show you guys exactly how they perform, and maybe even catch a few fish on them. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so me and Aaron are out here down at the lake now, and we're tying on the brand new KWC float. Aaron, give us a little bit of information on what you got here going on.
All right, yeah, this is the skinny top KWC float. I think they're made out of cedar. Weight is glued on there really solid. I know with some other floats they have a lot of trouble with the weight popping out of them. So, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a problem with these. Brass grommet inserts, so they won't rust out. Looks like they're fitted in there nice. I got a 1/2 ounce weight on here, so now we're going to see how it bounces.
Alrighty.
It looks just about perfect.
Oh yeah, that's got great action on it.
Yep.
That's exactly what you want to see there.
That is perfect. Well, a good bounce on a bobber when you're trolling, it really gives the bait a lot more action. It seems a lot more appealing to a fish. That's why a That's why we catch a lot more fish trolling than just letting a rod sit out there.
That, and I think, you know, having a bobber that bounces more, you're going to be able to detect more bites.
Oh, yeah.
More hits.
Absolutely.
So
I'll rig up another rod with the other one. We'll try that one.
Yep. But yeah, we're gonna use these tonight and catch a fish on them, and we'll get back to you guys with the brand new KWC floats and see how they hold up with the fish. As you guys can see again, we got KWC float here. Our strike indicator on top. We got our sinker with our sinker bumpers and our leader. And these floats seem to hold up really good, you know, by themselves. So the next thing we're going to test is how well they hold up with a big live bait. Alrighty, now Aaron here is going to demonstrate how well these bobbers hold up with about a medium-sized live bait, about the typical size live bait you're going to be using when you're fishing for flatheads and sometimes blues. Right, so give it a good toss out there. Alrighty. Looks like the bobber holds up pretty good for that live bait on there.
Not weighing it down too much.
Nah, not weighing it down at all. Looks good. Gives that bait a lot of free range motion to do what he wants to do under the water and attract some big fish. So, alright, and now we're gonna try to catch a few here for you guys. Aaron's on one on the KWC float.
Yes, sir.
Worked pretty good. Attached a lot to it.
Yep.
Held that bait up good. Little dink. Not bad at all. Alrighty.
Okay.
There's Aaron's KWC float. About as big as him.
Yep.
Heck yeah, man. Hey, these floats are the best, guys. If you haven't gone online to check these out, they are amazing. They bounce good, they hold weight good, they hold bait good. And
yes, sir.
we put it to the test and caught some fish.